Peter Parker here to Peter Piper, not Peter Piper. Peter Parker here to pick up a passport, please. Hi-oh, hello, swellers, swollen, the swollen. Is that what we should call you? I don't have an idea of what I should call my subscribers. Do me a favor and leave what we should call you guys. Fans? Leave that in the comments. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and comment on all this stuff. Turn on the little alert, all of that, just so we kind of keep this momentum going, huh? We growing, baby. We growing big. Okay, look, you clicked on this for a reason. We're here not to talk about subscribers. I'm desperate. Guys, we're here to talk about the latest trailer, Spider-Man Far From... Oh, don't do this after you eat. Oh, right, and people like numbers and stuff, so we're going to do... I haven't planned this out, so we're going to do this many numbers of things to take note of from the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. Now, we'll talk about both the international trailer and the national trailer. I mean, I'm from Canada, so it's a different, but you get the idea. Aunt May is totally in. Like, she is just okay with him being this web-slinging superhero that, you know, disappeared. What have you been up to? Mate, you're not even worried that your little Scrumpton is not a word, that your little Peter is like, you know, an Avenger now, like fighting like mega baddies? Nick Fury is back in a big way as kind of the guy piecing things together. Between this and the Captain Marvel trailer, we really see that he is playing a major role now in the forming of kind of whatever is going to be these sort of new Avengers. I know this gets released in July, but sure feels like Easter to me. Kind of a lot of Easter eggs, don't you think? You notice when he puts down his suitcase, it's Uncle Ben's, got Uncle Ben's initials. Uncle Ben's name, his middle name is Franklin, Ben Franklin Parker, because he's named after Benjamin Franklin, who is not Canadian. We get a nice quick little shot of Spider-Man's passport. If you look at the date on it, it says August 10th is his birth date, which is the first time he showed up in Amazing Fantasy, the first appearance of Spider-Man ever in 1962. I looked that up. I totally looked that up. There's also a ton of ties to the last movie. Obviously, his entire gang is back. You have Flash, you have MJ, of course, Ned. They're all going to be back. You have Ned sitting in the chair again, being the chair guy. Pretty close to the opening, we see him talking again to Mr. Del Mar in his deli. I'll make you a sandwich, but don't, you know, and all sassy. Another thing we can see is when the boat is pulling up, you see it says Hotel de Mateus, or Mateus, I don't know. And that's a big Spider-Man writer. I believe he wrote on Kraven's Last Hunt. I should have researched this. He's a big comic book writer, and it's nice that he gets that little shout out. I'm getting a lot of questions about these big, sandy, watery, fiery guys. What are those? A lot of people are going, is that Sandman? Is that Molten Man? Is that Hydro Man? And I'm like, hey, listen, this is not a Mega Man video game. Spider-Man and Mega Man? It's a pretty sweet video game. Chances are these guys are the elementals. I mean, pretty much what they sound like, right? They're made up of the elements. Fire, water, wind, water, I don't know, Captain Planet. You get the idea. It probably is just all Mysterio creating a bunch of illusionary shit. Ooh, I'm Jake Gyllenhaal. When we see Mysterio, it is a straight up callback to his original entrance into the Spider-Man universe. Complete with his little, he's got kind of the mop top. Mysterio just wants to look like he's the hero himself. He sees all the superheroes getting all this praise and all this press, and Quentin Beck's a failed special effects stuntman, guys. He wants a little bit of that glory. I think a big part of this movie is seeing how beloved superheroes are and he's going to just kind of want to be one. But to do that, he needs some super villains to fight, and he's going to create some super villains, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's a dick. And our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man's going to have to come in and just give him the business. Just straight up briggity. We see Spidey suits galore. We see the original blue and red from the first film being packed into his bag, or not packed into his bag, depending on if you're watching the international trailer or the here trailer. We see the black and red suit, which is reminiscent of the very first images of Spider-Man that we see in the comics. And then we also see this kind of weird Spider-Man noir, but it's not Spider-Man noir. It's stealth, shield version of Spider-Man. It's going to be interesting to see what little trinkets or powers that has. Is it just that it's, it's black? I mean, he's like swinging in the air during the day. I mean, it's not gonna help that much. Guys, what did you see? What did I miss? Tell me what you thought. Comment down below. Do me a favor, like and subscribe if you haven't done that already yet. Share this with your friends. Let them know, okay, hey, there's this weird guy. He looks like he's probably in his 30s, and he's just talking to a camera alone, and he's really lonely. So do him a favor and give him a like and a subscribe and a share. And I'll heart your comments. And hey, best comment, I'll give you a shout out. Best comments, I'll give you shout outs. Hell yeah, I will. And when I get subscribers and when I get money, I'll give you that too. Maybe.